This week, Chloe goes on a trip to the Mandaring power lines with a bunch of Suzukis. Then she goes down south to Manjimup to check out a four-wheel drive demo. Then she'll be going to check out Team Evolution, WA's only entry into tough trucks this year. Grizz talks about tyre deflators, and we have another Max Tracks giveaway. You're watching 4x4 WA.
Welcome along to another exciting episode of 4x4 WA. On this week's show we have action-packed adventures all throughout it and another giveaway. But first up, where are we off to?
Well, Chloe took a trip with a group of Suzukis.
And they went up to the Mandaring power lines, so we'll go and check it out.
Let's have a look.
Alright, we're out here at the Mandaring power lines today with a group of Suzuki owners. We're going to be checking out the power lines track with a few first timers. It's going to be interesting. So let's go check it out. Alright, we're out here today at the Mandaring power lines and I'm catching up with Brody and he's going to tell me a bit about his car. So Brody, what kind of car have you got?
I've got a Suzuki Sierra.
Yeah? Have you done any modifications to it?
Yeah, got 3-inch lift, locker in the front, transfer case gears.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, have you been in any competitions at all?
No, I haven't. I'm building one for competitions though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. You having fun today?
Yeah, having fun, a little bit of carnage.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You been up here before then?
Yeah.
Yeah? You had a bit of problem before. What was that about?
Not entirely sure what happened, but it did come out with the bent steering arm, so we straightened that out and sort of, now it's just time to take it easy.
Alright, cool. Thanks for your time, Brody. I hope you do well on the rest of the track. We'll catch up with you next time.
Alright, sounds good. Take care.
Alright, thanks. Halfway through the track and everyone's having a load of fun. Next up, we'll be talking to Simon about his Sierra. Alright, so I'm out here with Simon today and I'm going to be talking to him a bit about his car. So Simon, what kind of car have you got?
It's a 1993 Suzuki Sierra.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah? Have you done any modifications to it?
Yeah, I've done a fair few modifications. It's no longer driving on the road.
Yeah.
I've done a spring over conversion and fitted 33-inch mud terrain tyres on it.
Yeah. And last year you were in Mud Guts and Glory. How did that go?
Yeah, that was great fun.
Yeah?
This year I hope to have my own car in it.
Yeah?
And, yeah, great.
Yeah, how did you place last year?
Not really sure. We We weren't really in it for the placing, we were just in it to have
Bit of fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having fun today?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Having great fun today. Haven't done any damage, so...
Yeah? Oh, that's good. You've been up here before then?
Yeah, been up here heaps of times.
Yeah, it's a good track?
Yeah, I love it. Something for everyone.
Yeah. So what other competitions do you be entering in this year?
Probably just the same competition again,
Yeah.
My Guts and Glory.
Yep.
That's basically what I built the car for.
Yeah.
And if any other comps come up, then I might modify the car again for them.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, thanks for your time today.
No worries.
It's been great. Wish you luck in the My Guts and Glory this year then.
Thank you.
Cool, thanks. Out here on the Mandaring power lines. Thanks to all the Suzukis for showing us what they can do out here, and thanks to Simon and Brody for getting out on camera, and we'll see you out there.
Those Zook boys sure know how to have fun and put their cars through their paces. Next up, we're going to go and check out 4-wheel drive demo day.
Yeah, that was held down at Mandaring, put on by Team Carnage.
So we sent Chloe off again to go have a chat to him and check out the action. Let's go have a look, guys.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, we're down here today at the Mandaring Agricultural Show, and we're going to be taking a look at some demonstrations of some extreme 4-wheel driving. So let's go check it out. Alright, so I've got Matt here with me today. I'm going to have a bit of a chat to him about his car. Alright, so I've seen you out on the track. You look like you're having pretty much fun.
Yeah, it's great fun.
Yeah, and what kind of car have you got?
It's Suzuki / Patrol plus scrap metal and bits welded together.
Yeah? What modifications have you done to it?
Well, it actually used to be a Suzuki Sierra.
Yeah?
It's not much left.
Not much left? Alright. Do you compete at all?
Yeah, in Mud, Guts and Glory in Pingelly.
Alright, last year?
September. Yeah, and the year before that and this year.
Oh yeah, and how'd you go in them?
Well, we came 6th in Extreme and 8th overall out of 50 or so cars.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's pretty good.
Lockers and rubber and suspension.
Yeah?
And a heap of punishment.
Awesome. Alright, so you got any future plans for the car?
Hopefully get some sponsors, maybe in some new rubber.
Yeah.
And a bit of tender love and care, maybe a new body.
Yeah? Did it take you a long time to do this?
A few months.
Yeah. A lot of money?
Not really, mine's real cheap, $400 for the tyres.
Yeah. Awesome, alright, well thanks for your time, Matt, and good luck for the rest of the day and the rest of the year.
Yep. See you out there.
Yeah. Alright, so I've got Anthony and Paul here today from Team Carnage. I was going to have a bit of chat to them about their car. Alright, so Paul, I've seen you out on the tracks. How are you enjoying yourself today?
Oh, we're having great fun. Put together a little track here just for a bit of a play. Get a few guys around down to Mandaring for the agricultural show.
Yeah.
And got a few obstacles here. Tyres, logs, rocks, holes, mud.
Yeah.
And everyone's having a good time. Been a few breakages now, it's later in the day.
Yeah.
But it's all good, that's all part of it.
Oh, awesome. Alright, what sort of car have you got? It's really cool.
Okay, this is a Toyota Hilux. Still a little bit of a Hilux anyway. What's been cut down pretty good. Still running Hilux running gear. It's got the motor out of a turbo diesel Surf. It's running standard gearbox. 4.7 to 1 reduction gears in the transfer case. Detroit locker in the front and spool diff in the rear. Front is a custom leaf spring arrangement. All the hangers and everything fabricated by myself and my navigator Anthony. The rear is a triangulated 4-link with air shock suspension. And I've recently just fitted an anti-rock sway bar to that as well, which just keeps the car a bit more stable and helps the front end to work a bit better.
Keeps the cab more steady too.
It's got the XO roll cage, of course. And that's about it really, 39.5-inch tyres.
Yeah.
Basically everything on the truck's been built on the cheap. Lots of second-hand parts, lots of fabricating in the back shed. And,
yeah.
we bought the original Hilux for $250, so it's come a long way since then.
Yeah, wow, yeah. So you're pretty happy with it?
Yeah.
Any future plans for it?
The biggest thing we need to get is get it up to spec for the next lot of comps. We need to get decent race seats and harnesses and window nets. Other than that, maybe beef up the steering with a hydraulic ram so it steers a bit easier when we're in the obstacles. Other than that, she's going pretty good.
Yeah. You say competitions, what have you been in?
We went in the Mud Guts and Glory Rocks last year with this vehicle. That was its first test run. We actually finished it the night before, loaded on the trailer, straight into the comp. During the comp we tested out the roll cage and laid it on its side, but it all held up and everything went to plan, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a reasonable result, sort of come midfield. Not bad for its first run.
Yeah.
We plan on entering that competition again this year, which I think they're calling it, what are they calling it, Rocks in the Paddock or something?
Yeah, right.
Changed the name of it this year, I don't know why, but as I say, we've got to get up to spec for that. And
does that include the 6-litre V8
basically,
and the uni mods?
Basically, basically just entering whatever comps we can get this vehicle into.
Yeah.
We're restricted a little bit. We can't go in the winch challenge comps because it's a little bit too extreme. You know, they require things like guards covering the tyres, which you can see we haven't got.
Yeah.
No, we don't want.
And full chassis and all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, we'll go in whatever comes up.
Yeah. Oh, well, good luck for this year and the competitions you're in.
Cheers.
Is there anyone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank first of all my navvy, Anthony, also my mechanic Travis, and the two guys that helped me with the auto electrical work on it, Matt Tozer and Glenn Booth. And of course thank the wife for putting up with me.
Yeah.
Thank Debbie, better thank Debbie.
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh, awesome. All right, well thanks for your time guys,
okay,
and
cool.
yeah, best of
No
luck.
worries. Thank you.
Cheers.
Alright, so there you have it, Team Carnage. Back to you guys.
Geez, that Chloe, she certainly does get around. Not in a bad way though, Chloe, it's all good. But coming up after the break, we have Team Evolution, we have tyre deflators, and we have a Max Track giveaway. So sit back, relax, enjoy, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to 4x4 WA.
Well, coming up now, guys, we have Amy, who's got a great little competition for you guys to enter. So sit, enjoy, watch, take notes, do everything right, and you could win a set of Max Tracks.
This week we've got another Max Tracks giveaway, and to win it's easier than ever. Simply log on to perth4x4.net and send 4x4WA a personal message with the answer to the following question. What vehicle is Chloe driving in next week's episode? Make sure you include your name, address and phone number to go into the draw to win a set of these amazing Max Tracks.
That looked like an absolute great, awesome competition there, Amy.
It sure did. Coming up next, what have we got?
Well, Chloe is going to go and take a trip down to a secret location in Pinjarra to have a chat with Team Evolution.
Chloe again, let's go have a look.
Alright, we're out here at a very windy property in Perth and we'll be checking out Team Evolution's truck they're taking to the upcoming event, Tough Trucks. But Duncan, the driver, will be taking me for a spin and be telling me all about it. So let's check it out. I've never done this before and I'm having a lot of fun, but it's a bit scary sometimes.
The ability to go nice and slow sort of helps out big time.
Yeah.
And another thing we've got since the last competition are voice activated headsets. Being able to talk to your navigator without having to scream over the top of the motor and the crowd and the wind.
Yeah.
Just be able to chat quite easily. It's very, very good advantage over any of the other teams that haven't got it.
Yeah, that's very good.
Well, Steve now, he can be under the car packing rocks or just checking anything out that's going on. I can just chat to him, he can tell me left hand, right hand down, you know, hit the brakes, go hard, whatever.
Alright, so what modifications have you done on this?
More like what haven't we done to this car?
Really?
Started life as a 1990 Hilux diesel extra cab with a blown motor in it. And probably the only thing left now of the original car is some of the chassis and the body.
Yeah?
Got a V6 Commodore motor in it, 5-speed gearbox out of a Surf, it's a stronger, lower ratio. Twin transfer cases out of early model Hiluxes, and then we've changed the diff ratios and fitted lockers.
Oh wow, you've done quite a few things with it then?
Pretty much everything on the car is done just to keep at the pointy end of competition in the field here in WA and try and push everyone else along at the same time.
Yeah. So what competitions have you been in?
2005 we competed in the Night Owl Challenge events. There's 5 of those up at 2J. We were lucky enough with the car and the spotter that I had, we won all 5, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Since the comp up at Pingelly, Mudguts and Glory, we've put 6 shooter knuckles on it, on the steering. We went out for a practice run and unfortunately hit a tree and I broke one, so as we're breaking stuff we're making it better and stronger, so we put knuckles on it, swapped the full Detroit locker into the rear diff, we put an air locker in the front, removed the spool, so now we have the ability to have far better turning than we ever had before, which was a big hassle at the last comp.
Right, and how do you think you're going to go in Tough Trucks?
Well, hoping, really, well, from my point of view, is I want to be as boring as I possibly can be. In that the guys that went last year and paved the way, they got through a few of the events, and then a little bit of red mist came on the night event, and then they blew the car up. This year I'm just hoping to get through everything and get at least a start on all 11 stages.
Yeah.
And if we time out, we do, it's no worries, but just to be able to finish the courses would be great.
Alright, well thanks for the ride Duncan, I had a great time and I hope you do well in Tough Trucks.
No worries, thank you very much.
Well, that looked like a whole lot of fun there, Chloe. Team Evolution went over to Tough Trucks. They're the second team from WA to go over and they come 13th overall. So well done guys, well done. So what are we doing next?
Well, next up we're going to throw to Grizz, who's going to be talking about tyre deflators.
Okay, we're going to talk tyre deflators. Now, when we have to let air out of our tyres, when we're on the dirt tracks or on the beach and stuff, a lot of people use the trusty old key. I mean, I know I have, but there are things out on the market which you can buy. The first one we're going to look at is the ferret. Now, this is a locally made tyre deflator. Basically, you screw it on your valve, this little shaft goes in there, you undo your valve, you pull it out. Now the valve can't go anywhere because this is screwed onto it, and you basically, it's 1 pound per second, so it's good to know your actual tyre pressure before you use one of these. Good little device, quite cheap as well, and you can pick them up from our online shop if you want. So good little thing, the ferret. The next one is your normal tyre gauge. We all have one of these or similar to it, but I don't know if everyone realises, but on the tyre gauge there's a little knobby thing on the back. You use that to deflate your tyre. You just push it on the valve. Okay, that's your tyre deflator. Then you go up market a little bit more. This one's got a gauge on it. It's exactly the same like a tyre deflator, but basically you screw that in. This little thing tells you how to operate it. You push it and turn, lets the air out, and you can watch your tyre pressure. Okay, so that's another tyre deflator, good little device. And now, one of the best ones on the market are the Storm tyre deflators. Basically, you buy them in a little pouch like this. You get 4 of them. Basically, that's all they are. All you do is you screw them in. Now, they're preset. These ones, when you buy them from the shop, they're preset to 18 psi. But you can adjust them. You just play with the little ring and stuff. I keep mine on 18 psi. Some people, because you get a set of 4, some people put 2 on, say 14, and they leave the other 2 at 18. Great little invention. They're quite an expensive item. They're about $80 or $85 for the set, but they're great. They're preset, as I said, but you can adjust them. So they're your tyre deflators. Absolutely brilliant. They're a must-have thing for when you go driving, because you do need to deflate your tyres. And next we're going to talk about is tyre inflators or your air compressors, but we'll talk about that on another show. Once you let your tyres down, you've got to actually pump them back up before you get back on the road. So there we go, tyre deflators. Great little thing, good little accessory to have with your 4-wheel drive. Should have them. Tyre deflators, a great invention guys, but unfortunately they don't deflate these tyres, and I've got a couple of them sitting here. But they do have liposuction, but we're not a medical show, liposuction, yep. Yeah. We're a 4-wheel drive show. But anyway, time to plug the website, Rev.
4x4wa.com.au. Check it out, we've got online shops, we've got our forum, we've got links to all our sponsors and supporters.
That we have.
That's it.
Yeah, join the forum guys, there's lots of good people on there, great to have chats with you.
Cool, so next week, us girls will be taking over the show. We'll be going to Lancelin to have a girls' day out.
Scary.
So, until next week anyway guys, we'll see you out there. 4x4WA. What day is it on? What day is 4x4WA on?
Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Oh.
4 o'clock. I work at 5, that's why I get confused. Okay. Sunday at 4 o'clock.
But you're working at 1 o'clock today.
Yeah. Sunday, 4 p.m, West TV. What's on?
Don't ask me.
What's on at 4 p.m. on West TV?
Oh, 4x4WA.
Thank you very much.
You meant on our show.
Well, that looked like a whole lot of fun up there, Chloe. Next up, we're going to go and check out a 4-wheel drive demo day.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Those Zook boys stuff that
Don't
up.
they, Jazz?
Yep.
But coming up after the break, guys, we have Team Evolution. We have a Max Tracks giveaway, and we have tyre deflators. Great little invention, but unfortunately, they don't deflate these tyres. But, well, we can talk about liposuction, but we're not about that. We're a 4-wheel drive show. So, plug the website, Matt. Let's go. Let's plug it. Okay, 4x4wa.com.au. That is the website. Hold it together, boys. It's got great stuff. It's got an online shop. These guys are making it difficult.
All good.
Hold together, boys.